Singer-songwriter Dean Batstone recently opened the Batstone Northern Ramble after buying the old Baptist church across from the fire hall in Renfrew.
Well, Dean Batstone's a guy that's been a full-time musician since my whole adult life, I guess is the best way I can answer that. I started in music when I was quite young and played piano and clarinet and violin, and then ended up in last year of high school taking up guitar, and I just self-taught, but as soon as I started playing guitar, I started writing songs shortly after, and I've pretty much been a songwriter my whole life.
When it came to settling in Renfrew, Dean was looking for a place to call home and a location to host music. Every Thursday, the Northern Ramble hosts a songwriters open mic to bring in musicians of any level to come and show off their own music.
Well, the open mic nights, I mean, a lot of places are doing it, and I think that for me, I have to go back to my main focus, which is really about songwriting. And I wanted to encourage young songwriters or even established songwriters that don't really have a place where people will listen to come and try their wares, you know. So if I can slowly create a community of support for both encouraging new songwriters and for encouraging, you know, semi-professional or established songwriters, even just to try their new material, that's what I was looking to do.
The name Northern Ramble came from the old midnight rambles that would occur when a black community would get together in a halls to air their films and play music, since they weren't allowed to air them publicly.
When I opened this place, I kind of wanted to have a bit of that spirit of the spontaneity and the camaraderie of the musicians, and I just like the sound of it too. But I didn't want to call it the exact name, so you know, being up here in Canada and landing in Renfrew, I decided that the Northern Ramble was kind of a nice tip of the hat to leave on its legacy, and also something that meant something to me, and hopefully someday it'll mean something to the Ontario music lovers.
Dean's comment to any aspiring musician is that a lot of work goes a long way.
Probably the most important thing I could say is there's no shortcuts. Despite the fact that the internet gives everyone full exposure all over the world, to write and play your own songs and to perform them with any kind of integrity, there's no shortcut. You have to do the work. Just play your instruments, you know, for the love of it. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Every song you write, especially the first dozen or so, aren't going to sound very good. You may not move anyone but your mom, you know. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Don't be afraid to work hard at it, because you need to write a bunch of songs before you start to get the process and get sort of past the fear almost, you know.
For more info on the Northern Ramble or upcoming shows, visit northernramble.com. For Cogeco TV News in Renfrew, I'm Richard Levoy.